But I'm curious, you put a lot of time and research into this. I mean, clearly this is like life's work right here. This is some serious purpose that you have, created. And, what is your greatest hope with this? Or what do you hope people really walk away with in understanding the terrains?
Well, for myself personally, I have been on a journey of integration of civilization and nature since I was a child, having been awoken by nature in a rather dysfunctional environment, coming then to Southern California to find nothing but track homes for as far as I could see. I really was on a journey to understand how and why we've become so disconnected. So in one sense, it's really, for me, a map and a teaching and an understanding to bring us back home to ourselves, to bring us back home to nature, to integrate ourselves back into nature. And we are nature. And so this integration is really back into ourself, into our heart, into our infinite self. And so for me, it's really about the world as a critical mass, understanding this is what we're here for and really getting the truth of this so that we can start to love each other and have a world that's at peace. Everybody wants peace, but it begins within.
And for me, I'd say my greatest intention with this work as it gets out there and becomes more widely known, I'd really love it to become really widely known. Like everyone knows about star signs now, everyone knows about their Enneagram and their Myers-Briggs. I'd love everyone to understand this, because for me, the juice of this and the gift of this is that it creates so much compassion and harmony between people, and also compassion towards ourselves. Alan was just talking about his background. I think my background also really motivated me on this path, because I came from a family where everybody was at very different terrains, yet we all really deeply loved each other, and I loved everybody equally, but they were all at different terrains. And a story I often tell is there was one day the remote control of the television was broken, and my mother, who was at Spiral, the coherence-based terrain, says to us, "I can't get the remote control to work because I can't relate to 3D matter today." And my dad, who was at the order-based terrain square, who I love just as much as my mum, said, "But I can't get it to work because it needs new batteries." And it was just, there's me as a kid looking back and forth between these two people I love equally and adore, and that they just do not see the world the same way. And so I spent my whole life trying to understand that and get everybody to get along, help everybody to get along. So for me, my passion is that the more we can understand this really deep core stuff, we can have compassion for ourselves, and as you were talking about earlier, really accept where we're at on the journey and embrace the gifts without necessarily beating ourselves up for not being somewhere else. Allow ourselves to appreciate the lessons we're getting now and the gifts we're contributing now, and just love ourselves more, but also to be able to love and appreciate and have compassion for the other people around us, even if they're at a different point in their journey. If everybody made that one shift to understand each other's terrain, we would have peace on earth. And obviously that's a big dream, but that's the dream.
I think it's a good dream.